Hi everybody and welcome to another by Pen and Paper streams. I am Rogue Gamer and this is Faldang.
Welcome back, true believers.
And we are once again back in Syberia 3. We are at, what did you call it?
The Sacred Bridge.
The Sacred Bridge. Oh my god. I'm gonna click continue and hope to god we are past the cinematic. It's not that it's bad, it's just that it takes time. And we couldn't find Kirk somewhere on the bridge, I think.
Yeah, we couldn't find Kirk. But
Yeah.
we shall.
We shall. Maybe, possibly. I will see. So, or we'll. If I need to realign the diamonds again, I'm gonna murder myself.
Well, I very much doubt it didn't save after that, so at worst we're gonna watch the cutscene, which is not too bad.
Yes, the cutscene is fine. I can do with that, but realigning all the diamonds, please, for the love of colors. Okay, it's the cinematic. Oh, the cinematic where they're sacrificing. Oh no, it's the drugs cinematic. Good few things to say at the first minute of your YouTube video. I'm not gonna re-mention them because damn, if I ever was monetized, this is never gonna be monetized. Please, people, go to my Patreon or give me money directly. I'm never gonna be monetized. Oh yeah, 2 volts.
Kate. Who are you? My poor Kate. You no longer recognize your real family. You need to come home now. You have to listen to your mother.
Yes, you must see that we are having great difficulty understanding
It's
how
funny,
such a
if I
brilliant young
remember
attorney
well,
can
at the
turn to
beginning of
criminal
the
activity.
4th game, I'm just
We
talking
have
because
taken
we've seen all
recourse
this.
to the courts, Miss Walker. Rest
it's-
assured things will not remain
She
as
gets
they
like
are.
a
really need to
letter
understand,
from
Kate.
her mother,
Couldn't wait for you forever.
if
You
I'm not
really let us
mistaken.
down,
Like
Kate.
in the
I was your
gulag.
best friend.
No,
Your
she
confidant.
actually
So in the
gets
end,
a letter
everyone was
saying
actually
her mother has passed away.
You're gone forever.
Oh yeah, right,
Lost.
right.
You're dead,
Actually,
Kate.
that's correct.
Dead.
It's a letter that her mother
Kate
passed away.
Walker?
That's...
Is everything all right?
Yes, but I need some air. Please, let's go outside.
Oh yeah, we're actually not finished with this game. Again, remember, after this, it's the automaton's adventures.
Yeah, the automaton with a plan or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you sure you're well? I don't mean to offend you, but for a moment you were in a different world, Kate Walker.
Oh,
Ghosts.
this is what the drugs are.
Nothing but ghosts. Right. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna try to get some sleep for a few hours before dawn.
Don't worry, we will kidnap you and
I'll
take you
wait
to
for you
the
here.
bridge.
Then, good night, Kate Walker.
Good night, Oscar.
No, I will wait by the fire, and they will totally not melt me. Just chuck me as a piece of walking wood. Honestly, the strange design still holds, but I think it could have been stranger even. Compared to the first 2 games.
What I miss most compared to the first 2 games is the automatons, basically. And the
Yes.
4th game has a little bit more of that, but it's not really consistent.
Yeah, I know there are in the beginning, I think, quite a few. And then later on, I have no idea.
There are
What's
cool
going on?
automaton sequences and puzzles later on, but
Nice.
it's not a regular thing like it was in the first 2 games.
Yes, the first 2 games were really automaton heavy, and that was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also really cannot wait for new Armor Zone. I mean, it's kind of a thing that started all this, more or less.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
way.
it is.
So she's not going there.
No way.
Just trying to talk to him. I think I'm gonna need to start using what was it? Enter. Whenever I can't interact here.
Terrible! What happened
Yeah.
to Sacred Bridge?
What happened to the Sacred Bridge?
We don't know. We need to find. This was like that. Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot. I need to re-steal all the stuff from my camp or from.
Oh
other
right,
people's
from the box.
Yeah. I can't take anything there.
Miss Kate Walker.
Oh, is that the after drug session hangover? Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, we partied so long and so hard. Sorry, what was you gonna say?
Nothing. I have better thing to say, I think. I'll say, try and imagine a Yukol orgy. A drug-fueled Yukol orgy.
Oh, please don't. No.
I hope everybody sleeps well tonight.
Yeah, thanks for that. Okay, let me steal everything. So we'll have a knife, so we can knife things. Or attempt to.
The Yukols have stored all of the things I managed to take out of the clinic. That's so nice of them.
Nice is not the right word, but sure. Kind of creepy, mostly. I keep forgetting I can do this. Like I honestly do, because usually it's just, you know, you look at the screen, that's what you can see and that's what you can interact. And if you can interact with something, it's just, you know, you move your character and it moves the screen. I just keep forgetting that I can do this.
I wonder, because most of the panning doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's a good way to make the game fit different aspect ratios. Because then if somebody has a wider aspect ratio, they just get more of the extra background and nothing really changes.
Finally,
Yes.
Miss Catwalk. Finally.
I guess that could be a good trick, but this game, I need to play it on a lower resolution than my, you know,
Desktop.
that's old, old desktop, so it doesn't even support higher resolution. So, kind of a yes, kind of a no, probably.
Shannon finally wake up? Resting on Great Ostrich in house?
Yes,
Yeah,
she's
there.
resting. I have
Where the
no
hell is
idea.
Captain Kirk?
I have no idea. Again,
Miss Catwalk saw? Sacred steps there, right ahead.
I think this one is.
Really? Straight ahead? Why don't you jump over the bridge?
Nope. Well, we're gonna do it with the bike. Okay, I don't see Kirk anywhere with these guys, so let's find him. Maybe he's.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it froze for me as well. Okay, nothing here.
Back soon.
Back in 5 minutes. Let's wait 5 minutes. Oh, he's not back. Let's wait another 5 minutes. Maybe he didn't mean the 5 minutes. Maybe he meant 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go inside and see if he's somewhere inside.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe is there something? Oh, there is some stuff over here.
Mm-hmm.
Some interactable stuff. Lots of interactable stuff. Puzzly stuff.
Puzzly stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go talk to him if he's inside. Nope, he ain't there.
There he is.
Kirk?
Did you see him in the background?
Wait, no, wait. Let me see. Let me see him in the background. Oh shit! Wow. What the fuck are you doing over there? Jesus, I don't like, you know, quest markers to point me in the direction, but this definitely needed that. Push him,
You
push
okay?
him in, push him in, push him. Oh,
Shouldn't we
punt
cross the
him.
bridge soon so that everyone can get to safety?
Our sacred bridge collapsed.
You don't say.
This new bridge looks pretty good. What's the matter?
The sacred bridge is just there. That
Oh
thing,
lord.
it's a customs post. With, I imagine, a policeman and paperwork. It's not for us.
Are you... I'm not building you a fucking bridge. You're gonna use the good metal one. And I'm serious about that. Okay, what's the problem?
So I guess this isn't at all compatible with your very specific rights and beliefs.
Indeed, Kate Walker.
Even if the caravan received the blessing of the spirits in Olympia?
We still need the approval of the Watcher. And given the state of the bridge, I'm very worried about that.
Who's he?
The guardian of the sacred lands, a very great sage. It is said that he is ageless, that he has seen migrations without number, and has always lived in that yurt over there on the other side. He's the one who attests that the good fortune granted by the spirits during last night's ceremony will indeed accompany the caravan.
Okay, that's
No Yukol may
fine.
cross the sacred river without his approval.
Does that apply to non-Yukols too?
In principle, no. What do you have in mind?
I'll go across the other bridge myself to see what's happening with the Watcher.
Like, this was the perfect time to punt Kirk into the water and just say, we're crossing the bridge.
Yeah, I am the guide now.
Yes. You kill the guy to become the guide. Okay. Other bridge.
What do you know about that other bridge?
The old people say it wasn't there on the last migration. It is like the countryside we have crossed. Everything has changed, and it is difficult to adapt our traditions to these new things.
Do you think they'll let us cross over the new structures?
Because of the trading we have done on the way, we have money. Perhaps it will be enough to give some to the people occupying the bridge.
Bribes. Work every time.
Mm-hmm.
Are you really sure that the people chasing us won't be able to do anything once we're across the river?
Certain. Crazy as they are, they would never take the risk of committing an act of war by violating a sovereign border.
Right.
As a reminder,
What is it, Kate Walker? You seem troubled.
The thing is, I'm thinking about the way back, Kirk. Afterwards, how are you going to get the herd back home with Olga and those soldiers waiting for you?
To everything there is a time. First, we have to obtain the benediction of the Watcher.
For the love of fuck. What did you want to say?
these are the people who had a slave mine trying to dig up Nazi gold. Do you really think the border is gonna stop them?
Oh, yeah, you mean the... I thought you were talking about Yukols for a moment.
No. I was commenting to his comment.
Yeah. The border is so gonna stop them. Yes, totally, absolutely. Yeah.
What does the blessing of the Watcher consist of?
He grants us passage if he deems us worthy. If we have respected the customs and traditions. All that sort of stuff.
I see. I'll go see how we can cross. See you later.
Thank you for everything, Kate Walker.
I'm gonna strangle that little bastard. Oh, all that sort of stuff, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I did for you, motherfuckers.
I'm happy I cannot see you at the moment.
I mean, you can watch the videos after. You know, nothing is stopping you.
I do watch them, but only in the background.
You can watch my pain and suffering. What? Okay,
Oh,
knife.
You can put stuff there.
Knife.
Doesn't work.
It
Okay.
doesn't work.
No way.
I mean, I needed to try the knife. The other thing was like, what the fuck? Let's see. What is this device?
They're damp from being outside.
Rain does that. Yes.
How odd. A kind of pan or oven, I guess.
Don't make me hungry. I'm always... Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna suck. That did something? Okay, I need to put something in all of these. What is this little thing? No! This is gonna suck so much.
No, this is a good puzzle.
Okay, funnel 1, funnel 3, and 4, some wood.
Ooh,
Gotta
yeah,
chop some wood.
some wood.
That won't work without actual fuel.
Whatever. This button. Okay, closes it up.
Closes, yeah.
I'm gonna do a lot of little clicking, which is not annoying, it's just gonna be weird. Oh my god, this is also a puzzle.
Yes.
I'm not gonna touch anything until I get some context. Like this is probably to open the flame or whatever.
Yeah, it is. It's to open the exhaust, basically.
Yeah, I ain't touching none of this until I get more clues. But the problem is I don't have anywhere else.
They're
Oh.
damp from being outside.
Oh, that's the wood.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, maybe over here.
Yeah, maybe over there.
Okay, there is a path down. Let's see if we can get inside. Breaking and entering! Oh, there is actually a dude inside.
Hmm.
I was...
Well, I can't let you in. Maybe come to the counter instead. Go around if you want to talk to me. It will be a lot easier.
Sure, let me just spy on you for a moment.
Not creepy at all.
Yeah. For a moment I thought the bridge was actually abandoned. Like, fully abandoned.
Well, no, this is a border crossing, basically.
Fair. I mean, but isn't like the only town on the other side of this bridge kind of irradiated? Oh, look,
Yeah.
you've been fishing.
Hello.
Oh, hello there, miss.
Definitely doesn't have anything better to do.
Yes, what's this about?
I'm accompanying the migration of the Yukol tribe. They usually cross the river right at this spot about every 20 years. But their bridge collapsed, and they aren't allowed to use the new structures without the approval of their... Well, he's a kind of spiritual customs officer, and he lives on the other side.
He's totally listening.
I absolutely have to cross so that I can meet him. Can you let me cross? Please?
Well, now, I heard about those famous nomads a while back, but actually seeing them in the flesh... I've only been at this post for a few months. Well, you just need to show me the appropriate documents, I guess, and yes, there you go.
Should we just ask or just go instant bribing?
I would ask, I suppose.
Yeah, what the...
Tell me, what documents do you need?
Oh, well, the usual. Nothing out of the ordinary, I think. If I remember right, passports, immigrant cards, or visas, authorizations to leave the country, vaccination certificates, and, questionnaires to be filled out in duplicate by each person. One in the language of the country of origin, and the other in the language of the destination country. Just routine.
Listen, the Yukols are going to stay here until I return. That way you'll know that I'll be coming back here as soon as I can. So that way we can stop losing time with all these annoying procedures.
And, what happens when you finally get back?
Since they don't have the right papers, I'm sure the Yukols will agree to give you a good chunk of their savings to smooth things over. That will compensate for any nuisance they've caused.
What are you talking about, miss?
Bribes!
Cash. Lots of cash. To get you to look the other way while they cross to the other side.
I mean, to get you to go fishing.
Well, I just have to go and see what my boss says when I call.
Call
It's
a
like
wall.
they're always telling us, rule number 1, always inform your superiors. And rule number 2, in case of doubt, be sure to refer to rule number 1.
Come on.
The idea is for you not to go calling on your superiors. You keep the money for yourself, see? You get it?
Okay, well, I don't actually know if I can actually do that.
But remember,
You are the law.
can't tell anyone. But you should think about it. With that much money, you'll be able to become a full-time fisherman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. Well, okay, that's fine. However, you actually just need to engage the water wheel in the river there. To activate the bridge, and so I can use it to authorize you to cross. There are so many people traveling with you in your group, I don't want to leave my post.
Smart.
I'd rather you did it. I will wait here.
The problem is, well, this is the first time anyone's actually come this way.
Told you?
You don't know actually what to do.
Well, yeah.
Don't move. I'll be right back.
Hi, Kate Walker, an engineer, a steampunk engineer, an electrician, a bridge builder, bridge fixer, train fixer, robot fixer, secret door with light reflecting puzzle fucking solver. I will be on the task for that. I honestly couldn't remember what else we managed to do. We fixed the plane, if I remember well, or something like that.
We fixed the damn space shuttle, basically.
Yeah. So yeah. Kate Walker would be, you know, the dream worker for anybody. Does work of 20 people.
Also, I was gonna say the thing he said about filling the forms. That is a total GM kind of move. Like when your players want to do something stupid, you tell them, "All right, you're gonna have to fill out all the paperwork," and you hope that they don't actually try and do that.
What is with the popping here? Jesus, in the weird camera. Why does he have a fucking sarcophagus? Okay, sarcophagus one thing, statue another. What the fuck is with the... Okay, this guy has been taking bribes.
And there's like fruit or vegetables or something.
Ah, no, that's not as important, I guess.
Ooh.
Well, that's one way to cross the bridge. I just saw a big red button and I pressed it. I have no idea what it does.
Nice.
Tell me that's actually what she's gonna do. No, we're gonna send stuff.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna send stuff.
Log. Send a log.
Send a knife.
Yeah. Knife.
Impossible.
Ah, impossible to send a knife. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be one thing. Let's see where else we can go and what else we can do. I haven't gotten any... Well, the puzzle for that smoke thing is probably gonna be on with the watcher. He's gonna give us...
Tempting.
And the
What do you
lever.
mean tempting? Yeah, pull it.
It's actually all... Oh, that's actually all we had to do. Okay, cool. I thought this was gonna be something... Well... Why is it sinking?
It's lowering the
Okay, I
wheel.
thought it was gonna be being broken. So he said lower the water wheel. Okay. Engage the water wheel, you know. I thought it was like bugging out, or maybe, you know, it was being broken. So that's all you had to do, pull the fucking lever?
Nice.
Okay, fair enough, easy. Oh, well, not.
Oh.
You really? I like the game. He's optimistic. Go talk to the customs office. Yeah. He doesn't know either.
I mean, he's the expert.
Heck, he doesn't know that the only thing that he needs to do for this is pull the lever. Amazing. Bro is working for his paycheck, I guess. Anyway, like working at the customs place where nobody passes ever. Yeah, perfect place to go fishing. Okay, bridge is not working.
There. Your motor's running again. Can I please go to the other side now?
Well, yeah? So, tell me when you actually want to cross?
Right.
How about now?
Fucking now. Okay, I'll ask.
Do you know if there's still somebody on the other side?
Well, I've never been there, actually. I don't have the right. It's foreign. Apart from the crazy guy who lives there, I've never seen anybody, but...
Thank you for answering the question
on the other side?
In a complicated way.
Yeah, he's a little monster. My border contact, as the manual says.
Do you know him personally?
Well, I never actually saw him close up, because he's on the other side. Makes sense. And to be totally honest, it's kind of like sometimes we just trade provisions using the zip line they went and had installed over the river when they built the bridge. The old guy really does like his booze, you know. So I sent him over a couple of bottles of vodka from time to time. You know, just a matter of maintaining pretty good border relations, like they say.
What does he send you?
Cheese? I don't know. To be fair, we are harping on this guy. This is one of the best voice actings we had in a long fucking while. So
You know what? I dare say that by the standards of this game, you are right.
No, this is like, I'm actually enjoying listening to him. There is emotion, there is decent reading, you know, he's emoting, talking. It's like, it's fine, it's good, it's decent. It's not, you know, it's not fucking robot. You know, AI today can read better than some of these voice actors that we have, which is terrifying.
Word.
But why was the old Yukol bridge that was here before destroyed?
Wasn't really all that sturdy, from what I was told. They were looking for something more effective in terms of actual border control.
Meaning?
Well, as you can see, it's made of, two co-interdependent mobile components. And I'm the one who activates it here. So it's really the safest border in the world. Anyway, that's what my superiors told me.
Honestly,
Yeah, because nobody can cross.
Yeah. Honestly, this could have been a good place to put a bunch of automaton shit. As well as some other places.
Well, no offense, sir, but you seem a bit hesitant. When was the last time you saw someone here? Yes.
Well, to be honest, I've actually been here for 6 months, and I never saw anybody. Not a soul. Nobody. Well, I don't talk much, which is kind of understandable, you know. Sometimes I do a little fishing to keep busy. One day I may end up actually talking with the dead fish.
I see. Well, I am going to the other side.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Why not? Just go over there, right in front of the bridge, and I'll take you across then.
He's absolutely losing it. And, I mean, of course nobody's gonna cross. The only town that's nearby is irradiated. And nobody's actually crossing over it. Because you need a boat to get to that town, to get to this place, so you can cross the fucking border. Thank God the villains have helicopters. They don't have to deal with this shit. I hope he knows what he's pressing. Ah, of course. One raises, the other one lowers. Is the other guy controlling the other side and I need to give him booze to let me pass? Because I wouldn't be surprised. Where have we seen booze? We need to remember where we can find booze.
Considering what Kate has to deal with, there's probably some in her yurt.
Yeah, probably. Ah, thank God, he is controlling both sides.
Yeah.
Thank fuck. Now this is some fine scenery and visuals and everything.
Yep. Onward to Yakistan.
Yay! I'm leaving you, all of you Yukols behind. Fuck you! I'm leaving. Bye!
Nice.
I can't. There's an invisible rock wall right there. Bye! Fuck you! Gone! Can't stop me! I lied! I'm gonna run away! I'm actually gonna run away. Screw this.
No. First I have to get the Yukols across.
No.
No.
Wait,
First
I
I have
pressed
to
the
get
wrong
the
button.
Yukols
Got him.
across.
Yeah. Okay, I understand. Fair point. It was a funny thing, but like...
This would be a badass screenshot or wallpaper.
Yeah. It's a little bit high res. I wonder if they would actually bother remaking Syberia. They remade the Amazon. I think they did a pretty good job from the demo that I saw.
I think the first two games could do with an update.
Ah, yes, that's
I
her.
haven't heard especially.
Kate Walker,
Wait, what the fuck? How do you know me? Who the fuck are
the
you?
one who left her old life far behind her. So since then, she's been running, and she isn't stopping. A traveler with no destination.
That's called a wanderer, but whatever. Yellow spirits. Hello, spirits.
I guess it's the spirits that are talking to you. I met them one time. I think.
Sometimes they protect you. Sometimes they abandon you to your fate. We have trouble understanding them. They tell me that Kate Walker is accompanying the new migration of the Yukols and their ostriches.
That's right. The Yukols need your benediction to be able to cross, and...
They say a great danger threatens you. The spirits like the warmth of danger. It makes them feel important.
Yes, people are chasing us, which means it's even more important for us to have your authorization to cross.
But first, there's a test. With the spirits, there are always tests to pass. And there are always presents you have to give. You may give anything you wish, just as long as it's vodka.
That's amazing.
No, that's also decent voice acting. This is also decent. It's like they had money just for the end of the game, I guess.
Indeed, yes. Her heart is troubled.
Okay, for the spirits, really? She needs to be.
I didn't know the
sassy.
spirits like to drink.
I'll be doing the drinking, and through me, the spirits will get soused. It puts them in a very good mood.
Yeah, I see. And after that, you'll let us pass?
You must also recite the incantation, and then after that, the caravan may go to the sacred lands.
His explanation of the spirits is the best explanation I ever heard, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
And it needs to be used in a D&D session or something like that.
See, take notes.
Like, hey, the spirits like the word of danger. It makes them feel important like that. Because that's the way that they always do. Like, prophecies, danger, some kind of, end of the world bullshit. No, that's just funny. God damn it, that's just so cool. Okay, prophecy. Let's go with the prophecy.
Did the spirits say anything else about me?
Yes, will I
Your
get a
virtues.
man?
They may ultimately cause your loss, Kate Walker. Be careful, Took.
That's all.
Tuk.
From trials comes strength.
Your spirits. really do like to generalize.
Well, the fourth game hasn't come out yet, so I can't really tell you what you're gonna do. So, trials, yay!
Oh, but that's her sort of shtick. From trials comes strength.
No, yes, absolutely. I'm just a mess. It would be funny if they did something about the fourth game, like trials and hardships, and yay, you will survive until we have money to make more games. Okay, alcohol.
And what about that alcohol you need? Where can I get some?
That should not pose any problem at all for Kate Walker. The spirits don't have a particularly favorite brand.
And vodka, just as long as vodka.
Can you tell me more about the incantation we have to recite?
It's a prayer to the spirits that's been handed down from shaman to shaman.
And what kind of prayer?
The spirits need signs. They understand the language of fire and smoke. It is hoped that Kate Walker will find what is needed on the other side of the river. The remains of migrations past are still there, but the spirits only reveal all secrets once the offering of vodka has been made. The spirits are very uncompromising when it comes to business, Kate Walker.
Okay, I've got work to do. I'll go find a way to get you something you can use to toast your immaterial friends with.
The spirits are also very sensitive, Kate Walker. They don't like being laughed at, so...
Too bad, I'm laughing my ass off at this point. Oh my god. Okay, now I understand why you like this section. It is a breath of fresh air after so much hardship.
Yeah, I totally forgot about this, actually.
Like, the writing is back to being good, voice acting is back to being survivable, and there's some great puzzles, I guess, because that thing with the smoke is gonna be something else. But I haven't gotten any clues about that. I'm just gonna explore. Do we need to go... I think it's just vodka now. We don't really get to do anything else.
I don't know. I don't remember really.
Like, it feels like it's, you know, just vodka time, and then he's gonna give us something, or we're gonna get some clues to do some other stuff. Like, that's just my feeling. Wow, the camera is really spinning about. And I can't interact with anything. Because I think if I try to go down the road, it's gonna stop me again.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
So you gotta go back.
Is there like a fast way?
Just keep running.
Yeah. Okay. Why is there an invisible wall on the fucking rock there? No. I mean, is there like a faster... Can you just skip across? Not watch the cinematic of the bridge go up and down, up and down, up and down?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Is the guy gone fishing? It's actually hard to see from this angle. What the? Oh, it didn't load in this previously.
What is he waiting for? Finally.
We ain't going back the same way, I guess.
Nope.
What is he doing? Hey, wait!
We're gonna give you a lot of money! Lots of money! Did you see that Yukols just float back?
Yeah, I saw it.
Also, I wanted to mention something. Didn't that Watcher guy didn't call them Yukols, but Yokols.
He did. I like that. I think that's a pretty good description.
Yeah.
A bunch of yokels.
Yep. Okay, so he either went away to, report me, or something else. Wait, what is this? No, it's on the other side. I'm annoyed when I can interact with stuff on the other side. I'm gonna try and talk to Kurt if he says any...
News from the Watcher?
Yes, but apparently no. Okay, come on, Kate. Kate? Thank you. Walking, it's a problem. Alright, let's break in. Not break in?
Well, you'll need...
I don't know what this changed up there.
The bridge controls are right there.
Yeah, somebody needs to work those. Knife.
Let's
tell me
try
what you
something else.
Fuck!
Nothing.
Why can't I knife?
You need something to break in.
Not a chance.
I can't use a wooden log to break in?
That's a good question, though. That's a good point.
Let's see if there is anything down below, but I think we scammed pretty much everything.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything there at the moment.
Like the button to send it, and you can't interact with anything. I mean, there is one place might be something. I'm just checking if I missed something here because we kind of teleported after this. So nothing. Well, the only place well, we. It's either here with this device thing, or it's in one of the Yukol houses. Either mine or with the other, with the shaman.
Yeah, kind of.
So, and I think no, the thing that I need to place here is probably the what, the log?
That's not right.
Oh, actually not. Okay, then I will leave it for now.
I don't remember, but I would guess it's for assembling the resin, maybe? Or cutting it? Maybe cutting the resin, I don't know.
Probably.
Alright, so... There... Wait, go back. There was something there.
Oh, is it a brick?
It's brick.
What is his problem?
It's a brick. Well, yeah, if you want to be like proper window breaker, it's a brick. Why is the screen...
Also, you can go talk to Ayahuasca.
No, but why is it blurry? Okay,
I don't know. Why does stuff happen in this game?
No, this is an issue. Let me recheck here.
What is his problem?
No, the game just became blurry. Like we are still in West. No, that's not it. Let's observe a brick and then unobserve the brick.
Not very subtle, but usually pretty effective.
I forgot I can observe things and get information.
Yeah, it's a magical brick of focus.
Bricking windows. Okay, I think I unbricked it. Yeah, unfoggied it. Okay. Hey, QA, solving problems and all that.
Nice.
I mean, that was my pitch for getting the job. I can just stumble into issues without even trying.
How do you feel, Mrs. Ayahuasca?
Need more
Trance
drugs.
of ceremonies eat all strength. So, shaman, very, very weak.
Recovering from.
I'm sorry to
headache.
interrupt your convalescence, but there's a problem with the Watcher on the other side of the bridge.
You got any vodka?
What problem? Asks for fuel for spirits? Vodka always fuel for spirits.
Yes.
See?
Would you happen to have any in your provisions?
She met him.
I mean, she's old enough to matter.
No more fuel.
Fuck you, you drank
Shannon,
it all!
All used up for sacred ritual.
Fucking alcoholic
It doesn't
bastards!
matter, don't worry about it. I'll find another way of getting some. The Watcher also asked me to recite a kind of prayer so that the tribe can cross. Can you tell me more about that?
Miss Kate Walker must make signals of smoke with old machines of the ancestors.
Signals?
Ayahuasca uses sometimes above.
Just don't die on me here. It's not that I will care, it's that I will lose progress. Holy... First off, that's a human skull. Where did you get it? Second off, that's a baby frozen in something.
Yeah, baby frozen in carbonite.
Okay, doll... Money! Money!
This looks like the collection of stuff that the cannibal rednecks would have, you know, after they kill and eat their victims.
Yeah, is this the squid?
Yeah, I think it is.
No, I pressed right. Nope. Get back in, I need to check out more for weird shit. More squids. That's the thing that I need. Get away, baby. I want to check whatever this is. Never mind. Spoon. Ooh, drugs. Told you. Fucking druggies. Alcoholic druggies. Why am I even helping them? I think that's it. I think that's the only thing I needed to get.
Yep.
I'll be taking the money though. For all my trips. They have a $3 bill.
She fell
whatever.
asleep.
Okay, then we'll disassemble her stuff for parts, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, what else? Nope. Oh.
Ah, okay.
Yukols symbols.
You call that cheating. Find 15 points of interest in items in your inventory. Right. That's an achievement. Can I see all of it?
Yukols symbols.
Is this? Never mind. I don't know if that's a bug or something. I can barely see them. Like it's like a 0, 8,
Yukols
something
symbols.
and 6 maybe. Or circle 8, snake, and a red snake. Maybe when I plug it into something I will be able to see it better. I saw like a maybe a snake on the back side of one of those smoke funnel things.
Oh yeah, there might be something on the back of them. That's right.
Yeah. Oh, so that that requires which flame, like red, blue, and you know.
Yeah, different resins, different colors
Flames.
of smoke.
Got it. Okay.
And
That's
then
why I say I'm sorry. What? Sorry.
Yeah, and I think the funnels go into the smokestacks.
Yeah. It's like that's the hint, basically, the context I needed for all of these. Brick, go. Actually, smart covering your eyes. Brick does stack. Brick is super effective. Alright. Where did you hide all of your alcohol? And I'm not giving it to the fucking Yukols, because they already drank everything. Oh.
Well.
Somebody's been drinking. And fishing. Decide to play for the splits. You know what that means? Zanite.
I guess superiors know or something like that.
Could be. Yeah, Zanite could be something like that.
Yeah, знает.
Yeah.
Hierarchy знает.
Holy, there's more shit. Okay, let's check this shit.
With the customs officer gone, there's no way to get the Yukols across without someone staying on this side. Right. Well, we'll see about that later.
Ah, okay, so that's how she stays here and gets attacked and kidnapped and
Yep.
captured
Yep.
and all that.
A pile of the customs officer's papers.
Yoink. Don't know why I need them. Maybe for fuel? Probably for fuel.
With the customs officer gone, there's no way to get the Yukols across without someone staying on this side. Right. Well, we'll see about that later.
Also,
It's a nice little place.
yeah, I was just about to mention that. Like the front, it looks awful. Here in the back, it's kind of nice and cozy. Like, think about living here for 6 months without internet, or TV, or radio.
I mean, with enough books and crossword puzzles, sure.
Fair and fishing.
And porn magazines.
All the porn mans. You don't have internet, you needed all of the porn mans. Okay, is that flask gonna be enough? I mean, I hope so.
I guess we'll find out.
Going down. We need like the culmination of the stories of Kate as she becomes like Lara Croft Tomb Raider, basically. I know that's over the top, but it's like, you know, it's funny.
I think you'll like the ending to number 4.
Nice. Like, I'm not opposed games progressing and kind of changing a little bit in their own, you know, genre. As long as it's done well. Like, as long as it's a kind of a logical progression and kind of done well, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the best games that did that, which is actually pretty funny, since they didn't have multiple games of one version, they were just changing it constantly, was the Darksiders series.
Okay. I haven't played any of them yet.
Like, holy, what is that?
Man really likes his vodka.
Yeah, but what is sending back? Are those empty bottles?
I don't know, but there's a lot of it.
What did he send me back? They look like
sawdust.
Sawdust.
Oh, okay.
Bags and bags of sawdust? I mean, that's good for fire.
Hmm. Yep. And it makes a lot of smoke.
Ah, yeah. Anyway, like the first Darksiders was basically your standard God of War like you're just going around smashing things, you know, Devil May Cry, God of War and all that. Second one was more quote unquote Zelda, because you kind of traveled the world and, you know, open world-ish kind of area, did random quests. It was, you know, classic, you know, action adventure to say the
How
but it was more like hack and
kind
slash.
Of pan or oven, I guess.
And the third one was Dark Souls. Like it wasn't as busted as Dark Souls. Like I could finish it easily, which is good. Easily, you know, it was good. But like, wait, why are these back? There's a bug. But like, they switched basically almost a lot of the game genre basically. And the fourth one, which isn't actually a fourth one, it's kind of like a side or something.
It doesn't work.
Okay, paper. Is like a two-player isometric,
Let's try something
Diablo-like
else.
almost. So
Now I'm even more curious to play them.
yeah. Okay. So it can't do anything with this anymore. That's done. Wait, can it take more points? What the fuck? Why is it off? Okay.
I mean, technically, because you cut the flow of oxygen.
Is it?
There was a thing on the left side.
Yeah, but I thought I fixed that.
No, the thing on the left side is a intake valve. Like,
Okay.
haven't you ever dealt with a real life furnace?
I mean, kind of, sort of, yeah. I closed it. It was open and I closed it. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I do stupid shit like that. So I need to put sawdust in here, I think? Or resin? Let's see
I
what
don't know.
which
I
goes.
guess. No, I think yeah,
Yep,
sawdust.
sawdust. Sawdust.
The resin goes in the
In the little tiles there.
yeah.
Okay, now let's see if this is gonna be as annoying as I think it is, or it's not. Oh, thank God it's not. Music just instantly quit on me, or restarted.
I mean, for all its fault, I think the one thing this game doesn't do is it doesn't give you too much of a run around in general.
Thank God. Jesus, think about that. Okay, I have nothing here. What is this? Okay, this raises it, this turns it. I'm guessing... Wait, where's the other one? I need to turn it until the smoke comes out. No?
You need to open the valve.
Oh yeah, that as well. It's not there. It's not. It's just going on its own. Jeez. No smoke, no smoke. No smoke. I'm pretty sure I opened the wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually the convention is when it's parallel to the stack, it's open.
Oh no, you see there's...
Oh, you can view it like this.
Yeah. Let's see. Wait. Okay, that's not gonna help, so I'll just lower it. I believe that's the right one. It's gonna be... Oh, this is weird. Okay, what is this? What is that thing doing?
Not a chance.
Not sawdust. Oh, the funnel.
Mm-hmm.
But which one goes where?
The funny funnels.
Can I put any? Let's see if we can put any in any.
Of course you can.
Okay. Still, this is the symbol for the funnel. This is a spiral thing. So I need to observe the stuff a lot.
Yukols symbols.
The problem is it's bugged out and I can't really see it.
Can you maybe place the staff on the tree trunk?
Possibly. We'll do that. Let me just check if I need to pick up something. Not from there, but from here.
Oh, no, I see where the staff goes. Never mind, I'm stupid.
Where?
It goes on the furnace. There's a place for it apparently. They're in the middle, I guess.
Oh, yep, I see it. It did nothing. Oh, now it did it. Okay. Let me see what these funnels look like. There's gonna be a lot of inventory management for the first time around. So funnel 1 is a spiral.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong button. Need to go to we have only 3 funnels. This is just a circle.
We haven't checked all the
yeah, it could be in that. And this is another. This is a 2 spiral. So a spiral and 2 technically spirals. So this is circle. This is. Yeah, let's grab the last one. I think it was here. Yeah, that is. That's the snake. The snake one is supposed to be on the 3rd one, I'm guessing. So it should be here. So that's where the squiggly lines go, I guess. So a circle, complete circle, is on the right. Which one would that be from here? Because we have. Oh, this is the complete circle. So
yeah, I guess.
So we have a infinity or 8 and a one that just spirals. So I'm guessing the one that has. Wait, where was it? The spiral is to the left. So I'm guessing the spiral one would be. Not this one.
Wait, did it have... I thought I saw it had an imprint on it.
I think this is the one that goes here.
Move it slowly. Wait, go back. See?
Oh, yeah, I see it now. I see it now.
Yep, there you go.
I didn't notice it. Yep, cool, awesome. This was the last one. Oh fuck! I need to close that. God damn it.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Let me just check if this is. Yeah, that's the 8. Makes sense because smoke and all that. All right. One part of the puzzle solved. Now we need to get the correct color things. Let's go with the red. The red one is here. And red ones we have. Do we need like 3 of them, or do we just? Let's see. We have blue. We have yellow. We have one chunk of red.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know which way it is open. Let's see. Where's the other one? Wait, I can't even move it. Oh no, I can. Come on. Fuck you!
Spinny.
I click it and let go and it just goes. Okay. It's very fucking finicky and I don't like it. I don't see if the hole is there or not. As long as you can't move this and you can't really see through it. Okay. I mean, I would guess that it's just here. That you just place it here and it's that, but You know, why would I be logical? Why would anything be logical? But why would I need to place this like here? Or I place it somewhere else? This is a round, so I need to cut it up. Like I would guess there's more resin than I need. What happens if we do this? Nothing. Did the sawdust burn up or something? Oh, it's there.
Ah, okay.
You know where I need to cut up things? It's in the
way you activate is by closing. It's not an intake. The thing on the left. It's also an exhaust. Go back to
I know what I mean. Yeah, I see it. I see it in the back. Mouse, show up. Game. Thank you. Wow, Chuck.
Oh boy, you get to use
a knife! Oh my god, I can finally use it again! Don't eat it. Just don't eat it.
Yeah, and she drops the knife.
No! Take the knife! Take the knife! We need it!
She dropped the knife.
God damn it. Okay.
Right, so yeah, the thing on the left, what happens if you move it?
Close it. There's
And you
white
get-
smoke coming.
There's white smoke. Can you look at the thing?
Okay, maybe it will show when it's... Stop! Fucking...
I don't know how you're supposed to figure this one out, but I can just tell you how to position it.
Like, I don't have enough of these resins, so I need to like place them on the proper, you know, part of this. I get that. I have two yellow, two blue, which is again too much.
Oh.
Okay, now it's red. See, I'll brute force this bullshit. It's not that hard.
Nice.
And two blues are in the mid. Are these two blues, or is one blue and one yellowish, or some combination of those two bullshits?
I think they are both blue. Yeah, they are.
Then why do I need two yellow? Like I have two yellows.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I need to open this.
Yes.
Let me see. It's not it.
Round and round it goes.
It's stupidly finicky. See? I'm solving it. Kind of, sort of. Don't at me.
Oh, it's puffing out rings.
Yeah, that's kind of cute.
I love how your solution is like almost the opposite of what I'm reading in the walkthrough.
I mean,
there's multiple ways to do it, I suppose.
Yeah. Just chuck things onto things until things do things, I guess. I'm gonna find who designed this puzzle, and I'm gonna make their day not so nice. And not the puzzle. The puzzle is cool, actually. The controls for the puzzle, because the controls for
the whole game are wonky.
Like I think you could just put it in whichever. I don't think you need there's any care. You just need to put an opening for this, and it's like, okay, like I'm gonna do that here. I have no idea why the game is doing this, but sure, whatever.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to put it above so it bakes.
Yeah, and that's it. It doesn't care where, it's just as long as it's above. When solving the puzzle, you use the strange mechanism without putting something. I think without looking at the instructions. There is an achievement for that.
Nice.
Oh, he's sending black smoke. Oh my god, that's so fucking easy. Bitch.
We have the Watcher's blessing for the crossing. Thank you, Kate Walker. On behalf of the entire tribe, 1,000 thank yous.
There's one problem. Without the customs officer, there's no one left to work the bridge and...
Leave the robot.
I have the solution, Kate Walker. It looks like someone will have to stay on this bank so the others can cross. And I'm clearly the one to do that.
Yes.
No, Oscar. Not again.
Kate Walker, once you find yourself safely across with the tribe, just use the zip line that I saw you enjoying yourself with a short time ago to bring me across in turn.
Holy shit, he's actually smart.
We'll swap roles. I'll get you across first, and then I'll cross with the zip line.
Why?
Your concern serves no purpose, Kate Walker. And...
Oh, the soldiers.
Perfect
We have to go.
Oscar!
The robot with the plan.
We need help, quick!
Well, I don't know how to operate this, so give me a few minutes.
Group together over there! Fast!
That's very tight landing. Come on, you can't break a door.
Hot circuit. Right and left elevator control. Inversion. Engage.
Oscar!
Kate Walker! No!
Wait, how did she get there without... What?
Perhaps you are looking for this? The game is over now, Kate Walker. Well, Miss Walker.
Very well. You've won, I suppose.
Go kick for. We can't shoot them! Our bullets cannot fly over the bridge!
Shoot that bird.
Neutralize that damn cow!
Wow, rude.
Hope you bastards are happy now.
Yes, enjoy your fucking vodka. We totally cannot fly over there and shoot them. It's against the law, quote unquote.
Miss Walker, please take advantage of the trip to relax. We will have plenty of time to chat when we get there. All the time we need.
Kate Walker.
How is it so green here?
It's like Minecraft biomes.
Yeah. Also, fuck you, Kirk. You did nothing. Nothing. What counts is not the destination. Oh, we're done.
Yes, that is the ending, and the ending sucks.
Yeah, no wonder everybody hated the ending. I want to check something. When solving a puzzle, you used a strange machine without putting out the fire you lit beforehand. Ah, that's mobile communication. That's the achievement.
Without doing what?
Without putting out the fire you lit beforehand.
Oh, so you did it like right. You didn't mess it up. Yeah, okay, cool.
Or, I don't know. I solved it. Oh, maybe if I had the stuff closed up, I could have, smothered the flame, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's it.
There's a bunch of achievements I missed. If I have, the will and the strength, I might, come back to do that on my own time. But yeah, no wonder this is such a hated ending. Like, technically it reminds me a little bit of the Runaway 2 ending. I know you played, I think, the first one. Did you play the other ones?
No, not yet.
Do you care for the ending?
I don't.
So, the ending... So, the second game is just going cooler and cooler. There's stuff happening. There's like even, shit's going down, basically, and stuff's happening. And it doesn't start like that, but the main protagonist, he just gets into trouble. But anyway, and it progressively is going to a plan to saving Gina. And at one point, you just finish some puzzles with first one of the puzzles is just you losing your mind and going on a trip, and after that you solve a few more puzzles and it just ends with like, yes, we're gonna go save Gina and that's gonna be happening in the next game, and you're like, but I mean I did all this for to have that epic saving sequence to do all that. And the biggest issue is that I got stuck on literally almost the last puzzle for like months. Well, not months, but I was gonna be stuck for months. Literally and after that I finished everything. The problem is when you start the third game, which is supposed to be you saving Gina, the whole thing is done through a not even cinematic. It's a comedic slideshow almost of a cinematic, where it explains how Brian, now I remember his name, runs in, shoots a bunch of aliens and saves Gina or something like that. Shoots a bunch of things and saves Gina, and then after that is like his trial for, I forgot what was it. It was for something. He's in jail for something. So kind of like this, because I know how the fourth game starts, but it's also kind of like, wait, what? That was one of the that you probably had that whiplash with Syberia 3. I had that whiplash with Runaway 2. It was like, wait, but why is the game ending? I thought we are gonna have more game. It's like, what?
Yep.
What? Why? And it's not like Syberia 1 and 2 where it is a cliffhanger ending, but it's kind of like you expected it almost that it's gonna be a second game, and the second game is basically the same as the first ones. You can literally just mash them together.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like if they do a remake, I would actually like them if they mash it together. Like just combine it into one game, one solid long ass experience.
Exactly. There is, so, I mean, regarding what you said about the Runaway games, it's fine if they planned the second and third game to be connected. There's like a million movie franchises that did the same thing. Like they did the first one, which was very self-contained, and then they did the second one. They were like, let's plan for the third one. And that's okay, but there are good ways to set that up, and there are bad ways to set that up. I think the absolute champion of setting up the third movie at the end of the second one is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh.
And that is such a good ending. I don't know if you remember it.
I need to remind me what happened.
So in the second one, the Kraken goes after. I was gonna say Johnny Quest. I don't know why I was gonna say Johnny Quest. What the hell? Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow, yeah.
And Elizabeth shackles him to the Black Pearl, and the Kraken gobbles them up together with the Black Pearl. And so at the very ending, they are sitting in the swamp in Tia Dalma's hut.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And they're having a wake for Jack, basically. And she's serving drinks to everybody, and they're all telling stories and such. And there's a bit of a breakdown in the romance between what's his name, Orlando Bloom's character.
I think it's Will.
Will, yeah, exactly, and Elizabeth, and that's all good and fine. And then you're sort of sitting there with them, and then somebody says, "If only we could do something." And then Tia Dalma sort of lights up, and she's like, "Really? You would? What would you do? Would you go to the
ends of the world that you could
to the end of the world, yeah, to the depths of the dead man's chest and all that." And they're all like, yeah, let's do it. And she's like, but if you want to brave those waters, you'll need a captain who knows them well. And then you have Barbossa coming down the stairs to everybody's shock and just being a badass.
Yeah, and just ends the movie there.
And it ends the movie there. And I was like, that is the absolute best ending ever. And later on, I saw in the behind the scenes documentaries that when they were doing the first take of that scene, they didn't tell any of the actors who's coming down the stairs. They had no idea it's going to be Jeffrey Rush. And that's why the surprise is actually real. I guess they kept that
the first take, yeah.
At least their side of the take.
Nice. That's actually good. I didn't know about that part. I knew of a few other things that happen in other movies where they like surprised a character, or surprised with just an actor messing about with the other ones. But that's actually pretty cool. And yeah, that's good if they plan. But games, and like many other things, might not even get a sequel or anything else.
Exactly.
And for The Runaway, I didn't expect it to, get a sequel, or I didn't know. Like, I was too young then to like scavenge the internet or know what's gonna happen, or have like some kind of a connection with the developers, or follow their internet site or whatever to just figure out that there is going to be next. I hoped that there was going to be next, because that was literally half the story, and I was like, okay.
Here it's not as bad, because thankfully you get the closure with the Yukols, and I can tell you, as far as I can remember, we're not gonna see any friggin' Yukols in the fourth game.
Thank God. They're not gonna be coming back to help us at all. But you still don't get
coming back to annoy us, maybe.
Yeah.
And so you get closure in a way, and then you get sort of a cliffhanger because they took Kate. So that's on paper, that's fine. I just think the execution is really poorly done, and the ending is very contrived, where she's like, "No, I will stay behind," blah blah, and it just doesn't really hit all that well.
Yeah, especially the thing with Oscar, it's kind of dumb. Not that he can't operate the thing. It's like he's operating the thing and figures it out, and just as he's about to pull the lever, which apparently is the easiest job ever, they just cut off, and next cut he's on the ground with his heart, pulled out. Which, how does that guy know that that's how they work? Maybe he knows, but it's like a little bit, too much. Also, doesn't she start with having Oscar's heart in the fourth game? I think she does.
I think she does.
And
I think so.
I don't know. I don't know when the automaton with the plan is happening.
She started this game with his heart, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was
No,
because it was shipped without
I
the
think
previous one.
Automaton with a plan. Sorry, I think Automaton with a plan.
Is what during the adventures in
in the.
What was the name of the city? The irradiated city?
No, I guess it takes place in the Olympia Stadium. Looking at the photos on the walkthrough, I guess. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're gonna figure out that next episode. I think.
Yes,
fine.
we are.
And
We will.
maybe that's maybe one episode, maybe two.
Yeah, I think so. It seems the amount of text in the walkthrough is not that huge. I think it's like one chapter basically. So sort of like what we did today, I guess.
Like I like the music at the end of the crescendo of the events, as you said. We are finalizing the Yukols, arc or whatever.
The Yukols arc, yeah.
But
which thankfully lasted only one game. Can you imagine like multiple games with Yukols? Jeez.
The amounts we had in the previous games was enough. It was, quite enough. But yeah, this was very abrupt. Like if this happened to me when this game came out and I played it and this is how they ended it, I would be pissed. I honestly would, because again, yes, we finished the Yukols, they are across the border, they are where they need to be. Whenever they come back, I don't care. But like there is still the issue of what happened to Kate, what's going to happen to Oscar. Where are they taking her? Are they taking her back? Are they keeping her in prison? We know some of that because of the fourth game, but is this the end of her adventure? Why is this just this? It is a selfless act to go, save the Yukols, quote unquote, release them, let them go free, whatever. But you expected maybe something more, or maybe like at least kind of a happy ending for this, because as I said, when you finish, and you said as well, when you finish like Runaway 1, it's like a happy ending, it's good, everything solved on its own, and the second game begins with like a happy couple and then something happens, but it's like still,
I'm while you were talking, I went to see when I finished this game. It was sometime in 2020. And then I looked it up on my journal, and some of the comments were like, "Oh, the art style is brilliant, the music is top notch, the controls are a bit iffy,
abysmal, almost,
and the voice acting is hilariously bad." Let me see.
Comically bad. Yeah.
Was saddened by the demise of the lovable Captain Oboe. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Did the amusement park, the underground Olympia, which was super annoying, and the end game. I leave it. Okay, mixed feelings.
Here and there.
Voice acting
5 out of 7.
Yeah, voice acting for some characters is good, but for the majority of NPCs, it's hilariously bad. The controls are just awful and very janky. The story is childish.
Because you're bringing children across.
Yeah.
On this voyage.
The cliffhanger ending is just dumb, and the plot is kind of ham-fisted in its execution. This was playable, but only due to the great personality that Kate and Benoit Sokal bring to the table. All right, okay, so I think what I wrote in 2020 stands.
Still stands, yeah.
That's why I started doing a gaming journal. So I can come back like
great. Yeah.
Yeah, I can come back 5 years later and figure out what I actually thought about the game.
when did the fourth game come out? Like, I know it's not 2020. I think it's maybe later a bit.
The fourth game
Maybe 2022 or 3.
Let me see. 22.
Oh, nice. Oh, I actually remembered. Wow. Because, as you said, yeah, the game is the ending is bad. The thing they could have done, honestly, which would be actually pretty cool, especially for Kate, would have been that just the villain guy was there, not the gunman. Let's just say that he's overconfident and all that, and that like she, took the heart that he tossed and then used that opportunity to walk closer to the console, pull the lever, and then, run out the broken door window or something like that and jump into the water. And, you would also get her, like, she floats down the waterfall or, like, the river, whatever. The Yukols, think she's dead and honor her and leave or whatever. Or she kind of gets shot as she runs away. Let's just say that. Like, she gets, like, shot in the shoulder, which is the standard, trope. And just as the game started, where they find her in the river, I think they find her in the river if I remember well, and ends with her just, you have that fade to black as like Yukols look at the river and she's nowhere to be seen, and you roll credits, and then you roll after credits scene, which is her just like on the side of the river, and somebody walks up to her, like you don't know who saves her this time or something, but like some, or maybe an automaton, not Oscar, some other automaton, something like you could have done so much with a much better cliffhanger, kind of.
Yeah, but all of that is sort of band-aids on the missing head, which is the plot of this game. Because nothing really. Okay, so the Yukol migration, fine. That's fine. Basically, that's an okay.
That's basically the plot.
Yeah, and that's fine. The military officer and the mad doctor, sort of okay, could be interesting, but they don't do anything with them. They're like, what are they up to? Well, they are evil because they are evil, and they want to pursue the Yukols because they they don't like them being vagrants in the state, where they are at. And it's like, what? It doesn't make any sense. If they were after like Yukol Ivory, but they did it in the second game, obviously with the two brothers, right?
Yeah.
If they were after something else the Yukols had, like Yukol artifacts, or like maybe
gold,
maybe the Yukols know where Nazi gold is buried,
or like oil, or like oil fields or something.
Sure, oil fields. Why not? They don't have any real motivation except they're like evil.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't work. And then you could do a better ending, you could do like better dialogues, better voice acting, but it doesn't change the fact that the villains are laughable.
They have a helicopter, and they're apparently slower than a band of ostriches, and Kate, who spends time solving puzzles to get them to get somewhere.
Exactly. In my mind, Kirk and Ayahuasca are the villains of the game.
Of course, geez, they don't do nothing. They just drink alcohol, get drugged up, and have orgy parties, and that's it.
And then call Kate to help. Yeah.
Yeah, and call Kate to help. But you're right. Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe you can remind me. When you have a villain, like an actual muhaha or whatever kind of villain in an adventure game, I think it's never really that well done. It's usually better if you have a mystery, or like a detective case that you need to solve, like maybe like a murder, but you don't have an active villain. You don't have like an active, this guy is for sure the killer and we need to find the evidence for that. You're just like, you're solving a mystery, and there's gonna be a villain maybe at some point at the end, usually, but it's not like something that's progressively, constantly harassing you or like trying to stop you or anything. Usually, that's my impression from like point-and-click adventure games. It's just like, you know, you're just trying to figure out something or solve something.
What you're describing is sort of what Broken Sword 1 did. Because there's a bit of a red herring for most of the game, and you don't really realize who the villain is until very near the end. So they sort of did that, and yeah, most of the game is like a mystery you're trying to piece together and stuff like that. It's okay to have a mwahaha evil villain. That's basically LeChuck in Monkey
Yeah, that's
Island.
basically a track. Yeah, I was
But
going to say that.
LeChuck always has a motivation. His motivation is get Elaine to marry him and be the ruler of the Tri-Island area, whatever. It works. He's an evil pirate and he wants to get the girl. Cool.
But also, that's kind of a comedy game, more or less.
Yeah, but I mean, it's consistent and
Yeah.
it makes sense within the setting. Here, you sort of had this modern fairy tale feel to the first two games.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had the crazy guy in the forge.
Yes,
city.
I was gonna say that he was the better villain than these guys here in this game, and he was
Exactly.
like there for like one chapter, maybe two.
Exactly, and he was just a super fan of the singer.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, okay, fine. And you had the two bumbling brothers in the second game. Sure, worked very well. So, in a sense, what they did in the fourth game, the fourth game doesn't have a villain, really.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it does. Yeah.
No, it doesn't have a villain at all. It's just a mystery, and it works okay. It works out okay in the end.
And like,
as we will see.
Yeah, and like one of the recent adventure games I played, Mindlock doesn't have a villain. You're just trying to figure out what is happening with you because you're kind of not losing your mind, but something supernatural is happening. Elroy and the aliens, you technically have the villain, but he's kind of henchman and he is actually doing something with the plot. So he's kind of interacting with the characters and driving them to, you know, complete their task more or less. So he's kind of present there. He's also slightly comedic, but also not, you know, as much. The henchmen are comedic, basically, but, you know, there is still a villain that is decently made. But most of the stuff that I played besides that is a mystery where you're trying to figure out either who the villain is and he's not over there, or just a mystery. Like the Secret Files series is mostly there's like this mysterious hidden secret society that can, you know, kill anybody, so you need to figure out, you know, what's that all behind. It turns out nothing much, but it's still like kind of a thing where you know, go and discover and you solve mysteries and all that. I need to come back to a few others that I also like to play. Like Deponia, also not really much of a villains. I think maybe like the second or the third one you kind of have.
I'm dreading playing more of Deponia. I played the first one.
It's insane. The villain is at the end, literally. That's when he shows up, basically.
That's fine. The fact
that's fine.
Yeah, the fact that Rufus is just
unlikable.
Very unlikable. It made it extremely difficult to play through the first game.
I don't remember. He wasn't unlikable to me. I don't know why.
He's an asshole, basically from the beginning to the end of the first game.
But
like an unbelievable asshole.
Yeah, but again, I played it when it came out and I was young there, so I didn't care, I think, that much.
Yeah, fair enough. But for all its faults, this is not a terrible game. It works for the most part. There are some decent puzzles in there.
No, the puzzles were actually fine. I don't think on the top of my head, because we played this for a long time, I don't remember any puzzle actually pissing me the fuck off, like completely. Even the I was joking about the prism and the light puzzle. Even that was kind of well designed.
It is, yeah.
Like it was well designed. I kind of half brute force through it, but it was again well designed. It didn't have too much to mess with you. You know, you fuck up something, you fucked up everything, kind of like a deal. The last puzzle here with the smoke was, it had a lot of moving parts. It had a lot of interaction. I think they put most of their money like at the beginning of the game and the end of the game, more or less. But
I don't know
actually
about
not at
that.
the beginning, because the voice acting at the beginning is trash.
No, the beginning is with the hospital is kind of whatever.
Yeah.
I think the
Baradur, maybe.
Baranur.
Baranur. Okay, Baranur.
Yeah, the amusement park is the one of the high, like the boat, the amusement park. That part I really liked. Like getting the boat ready to go across the lake. That was cool. In the what's it called, Valsambor or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was cool, and then the amusement park, and then this part at the end with the bridge. I think those are the highlights.
Yeah. The bridge is definitely.
And I mean, as we keep saying, the visuals are great, the music is great, and all of that kind of makes up for the horrible voice acting and paper thin plot.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, again, the plot is literally you're just helping Yukols cross, and that's pretty much it. Honestly,
you're helping Yukols get out of the troubles that they put themselves into.
Yes, and honestly, and I'm really meaning this. Honestly, the villains, quote unquote villains, the Mad Doctor and the army guy, they are completely unnecessary the moment you leave the hospital. Like, if the army guy didn't exist, it would have been like, okay, good. You lose nothing. You delete him, you lose nothing, because still the Yukols still needed to cross in certain times, so there was still kind of like a, not rush, but we need to complete this before the blood moon so we can do the ritual, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
You could have still had that. But like, and you could have still had the mad doctor scientist, but she could have, tried to chase you down with that, wire tram, and then her tram crashes and she dies, or she just stays locked up on that tower and can't chase you with another tram, and she's like her fist in the air, I will catch you someday, Catwalker, blah 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 blah, but like just doesn't do it, just disappears, because there is no point in her after the asylum. There's like absolutely no point.
Yeah.
Them existing, them doing anything, they could have still like, we hate you, Yukols, do not come back. They could have just shouted that and be like, done. We're done with the villains. We're done with them. Now we just need to get Yukols across the border, and that's the only thing. That's the main thing. Because I mean, the whole fucking plot of the whole fucking first game and the second game is like, I'm just gonna go find this old motherfucker so he can sign some papers.
Pretty much.
Like, that's the whole fucking plot. Why didn't we just have the plot where it's like, here, these little munchkin idiots can't, get out of a paper bag, let me help them get across the border. And that's literally it. You don't need, massive world-ending plots for adventure games. I just need good puzzles and interesting characters, and that's it.
Yeah.
And like a logical way to get clues and hints for puzzles, because I don't want moon logic. I mean, even moon logic, I want to have here, this is gonna be moon logic. Go have fun. Because I played one of the games, I can't remember the name, but it's in my demo alleys, that literally starts with, you know, out of world moon logic sequence. So I'm like, aha, this is this kind of game. Cool, I know what to do. Like literally the first section is like you are on a space planet in your mind, everything is like melting, like those photos and stuff like that. It's just like, okay, we are on the same page. You're gonna be weird, you're gonna have weird solutions, I'm gonna try everything with everything because that's how you solve weird games. And I'm here. But like if I'm playing you know, Secret Files, if I'm playing something that is even in you know, let's say cyberpunk setting, or whichever one that is kind of grounded in a realistic kind of a setting, unless it has supernatural elements like Cognition had, Cognition is also amazing. If it's like set in, I don't know, Broken Sword setting, in Gabriel Knight, I think it was also a good series. Like if it's set in that realistic kind of setting, I want to have realistically kind of possible solvable puzzles, like not some moon logic bullshit. And Runaway kind of runs in the middle of that road because it has realistic kind of solvable puzzles, and then it has kind of what the fuck, how did I make, this is gonna be forever written in my mind, how did I make bullets with gunpowder, shells, and lipstick? Like how? That's like what the flying fuck. But that game kind of from the very first kind of moon logic-y puzzle is when you make a fake Gina for the guy to shoot at her instead, you know, in the hospital, which is like at that point, you know, okay, some kind of weird solutions are possible, and then you progress through the game into weirder and weirder and weirder solutions. Like, okay, and the game does a good job when you click on and talk to items, interact with items, to like Brian gives you hints through his conversation, so you figure out. I think when you comment about lipstick, he literally comments about like they look like bullets or something like that. So, or you know, they give you kind of a hint. I think more Pendulo games get weirder and weirder as they go. So you're kind of like you're stuck with the studio. You know they're insane. But again, you need to have an idea of what you're doing with the game. I don't know why I even started this plot, but never mind.
I don't know. We should probably wrap up.
Yeah. It's late, and I think we've been talking for the past hour or something.
It's almost half an hour, I think. I'll just say the holy grail, the absolute holy grail of moon logic adventure games is Dementia.
Dementia?
Yeah, also known as Armed and Delirious.
I actually have never heard about that.
Because anybody who knows about it wishes they didn't know about it.
Maybe I forgot. I'm good at forgetting things. Maybe I just deleted that out of my mind.
Ross Scott did a excellent 2-part game dungeon on it.
He had to do a double video.
He had to do a double, yes.
Holy shit. I watched his video that lasted, what, an hour and something, about that weird futuristic... it was recently done.
What's it called? Not
forgot.
Secret World, but... a
With
New
the
Beginning?
butterfly thing, kind of.
A New Beginning? No?
No. New Beginning is actually a good game. Actually, that actually.
The futuristic. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
With the butterfly kind of effect, and you know, interrogating people, and it's a detective kind of thing.
With the interrogating of people, I know which one you mean. I will find it just because it annoys me
if you don't know the name. Yeah, that thing lasted so long. I had to watch it like from multiple, you know, times, you know, with pausing, because it was just so weird and so long, and he had to do it double.
Culpa Innata.
Yep, that's right.
Yep. But the way he starts the game dungeon for the Armed and Delirious is he says, I knew I couldn't avoid this. Ever since I started this series, I knew this game was coming. And the first time I watched it, I was like, okay, this is gonna be good. There was no avoiding this game. And then he says it's gonna be weird and it's gonna be uncomfortable and nobody will be the same after this. And it is. It's very weird. The game, like, the fact that there's moon logic puzzles just pales in comparison to how weird the game is. So I highly recommend watching that. That's a piece of 90s weirdness that
So I want to ask you, should I just watch his video and just enjoy the insanity that it is, or should I play it?
I don't know if you'll be able to play it. It's.
I mean, we have GOG.
No, it's abandonware. It's abandonware, and why am I not seeing it on his list of videos? Where the hell is it?
Maybe he named it something different. Did you delirium him doing a review of this because it was so bad?
It's still alive. No, chosen. Deus Ex. Pretty sure he did it before. Oh, no, it was after Deus Ex. Okay,
Oh.
that's weird. It's abandonware, and it is extremely horrible to get running. He had to install Windows 95 on a virtual machine to run it. And it was like super unstable.
Oh fuck. Okay,
It's
fair
one of
enough. I'm
those.
watching the video.
Yeah, watch the video. I have a let's play of the game bookmarked somewhere. I'm gonna watch it at some point just because I want to see like the whole thing. In addition to his video, but his videos, they're not too long actually. It's less than an hour total, I think,
Okay.
or like hour and a few minutes total. So it's not too bad. And yeah, I highly recommend it. It
honestly, I would have played it. Like if there was a GOG version, I would have played it just to test out my moon logic skills.
Let's see. On the
if it's on the wish list.
It's on the dream list for sure. I know.
There's no way that it isn't. Like, most of the abandonware shit is.
Yeah, I've been systematically going through my like wish list and collection and all of that, and just adding stuff on the dream list.
They're gonna give you like a reward. You've added too much. Chill. We're doing this.
It doesn't have that much. It has like 50 votes.
But probably people don't want it if it hurt them so much.
Yeah, so go vote for it, I suppose.
Yeah, I will. So go vote for Delirium.
Yeah, they added stats for the dream list, and as of right now, I voted on over 2,000 games.
Jesus.
And added 223.
Oh, wow, you're doing a good job. They're definitely gonna reward you with something. You're doing them a great job. Anyway, yes, we've been talking. Thank you for stopping by at our podcast, basically.
Yeah, basically.
That we do, and we should probably do at some point, and just chat with, the chat and us and whoever is watching. But anyway, this has been Syberia 3. We're gonna be coming back one more time, at least, for the downloadable content for the Automaton with a Plan. And then after that, we are quite possibly going directly into Syberia 4. If not Amarzone. We will see. Depending when I get Amarzone and all that. In any case, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Do the like, subscribe, comment, dance. There is Patreon for support. You can check us out live on Twitch/ByPenAndPaper whenever we do stream something. Or you can check us out on YouTube at ByPenAndPaper for Let's Plays, Demo Alleys, and whatever else we decide to upload on that channel. I am RoGamer, and this is Faldang.
Thanks for watching, true believers.
And do remember, it's the stories that we play. See ya.
See ya.